Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction to read through for Omniscient Reader or Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint chapters 266 and 267. Probably, like I mentioned before, I think I'm kind of just going to do 2 a week until we're caught up, and then we'll be stuck doing 1 a week. Occasionally I might take a week off and then do 2 the next week, but you know, we're just very, very close to being caught up, less than 10 chapters, so this is how I'll do it for now. I love the doggo, Yoo Jung-hyuk's sibling disciple. I love it so much. I had so much fun with the last 2 chapters. They were amazing, and I can't wait to continue because, as I've mentioned the entire time I've been reading, ORV just gets better and better and better every time. It's so good. It's so fun. So I'm loving it a lot. And only one more thing to bring up. Somebody, I think, said that in either alternate translations or in the novel that the woman, Yoo Jung-hyuk's and the dog's master, is called the Skybreaking Sword Saint, and the dog is the Skybreaking Master, which, you know, similar name still, but there is a little bit more differentiation there. So that would make things a little bit different, but they changed it in the webtoon translation, and it is quite similar. It's sometimes a bit of a mouthful either way. So either way, let's start reading. I just wanted to bring that up. We start with our title splash, Chapter 43, Skybreaking Swordmaster, Part 7. Oh yeah, we're finally going to get to meet her here because she was behind Dokcha. Ah, my foolish pupil. They're too strong for you to face. Stay alive, Jung-hyuk. And I wonder, she may sacrifice herself for Jung-hyuk here, and this is part of why he had this trauma with her. And the dog looks so excited. I love the dog. Best. Is it going too far to say best girl? Because I was also told that confirmation dog is a girl, so... Is it too far? You're beating up an animal that can't even speak for itself? He flinches. How immoral and inhumane. We see the sword is grabbed. And now we get a look at her face and hair. The Skybreaking Sword Master, Namgun Minyoung. So, interestingly, she has a Korean name rather than Chinese. I guess, I don't know enough about Chinese. There is a chance that this could be somewhat Chinese, but no, it sounds very Korean. So Minyoung. Okay, that's good. Now we don't have to say Skybreaking Swordmaster the entire time. We can just say Minyoung. He vanishes. He's out. He's gone. He's booking it. I love Yoo Jung-hyuk. I also really like her hair. I like the stuff they're doing with the colors in it, where it's like, you know, the like normal kind of blackish color, but they have like this kind of slight pinkish hue to it here and there. Huh, he's pretty fast. Well, I can just catch him last. Oh yeah, because of course she wouldn't remember him, because in this timeline he hasn't been her student or anything yet. Let's see. First off, this guy. What an indescribable face you have. She's fast. Oh, and you're almost exactly my type. You pass. And is that to Hayoung? Leaps away. The dog's so excited. I love the dog so much. He looks like he's some type of monster. I wonder if he'd have a beast core inside if I killed him. Alright, I'm killing this one. Huh? Now then, time for the last guy. Up. Looks up. Then leaps, causing a huge shockwave, flying through the air. Very good art, as always, throughout all this. They're just watching it all happen. We have banging. Phew, he really is fast. You get a pass for your good looks. And he's all beaten up now, just wriggling around. I love Jung-hyuk so much. But you seem to be familiar with my martial arts techniques. Who taught you about them? Dokja, do something, quick, he's thinking. Yu Jung-kyuk learned swordsmanship from the Skybreaking Swordmaster in his second round. The Skybreaking Swordmaster would have no knowledge of him in his third round. Also in his 18th round, Jung-kyuk was beaten to death by the Skybreaking Swordmaster for sassing her. Sorry, there's nothing I can do right now. One could say he had it coming for talking back to his master, just because he became a Transcendent so quickly. Skybreaking Swordmaster. We're asking Transcendents to join us, so we can fight the constellations. So? We need your help. Hey, you seem to be misunderstanding something. I don't volunteer my abilities and skills for charity cases. Get lost if you aren't here to become my pupil. And of course Jung-kyuk is pissed because this is going directly against what he told Dokja, like the one person he told he didn't want to accept to help them. Are you sure you're actually looking for a new pupil? What? You don't really have high hopes for finding a good candidate, do you? You'll likely be the last of the Skybreaking School, because the Wuxia worlds will soon collapse. I love the dog so much! Again, I love how, I don't know, on model it seems all the time. It's so good. Like, I feel like a lot of artists struggle with having animals shaped correctly or having like facial expressions work on animals. I feel like you see it a lot in anime where sometimes you know, you have all the animation of people moving around, but then they try to animate a horse and like it doesn't run right or it doesn't look right, and it's like, okay, you know, they've spent all their careers drawing and animating humans and stuff, and then it's like, crap, I need to animate somebody riding a horse. And they're like, I don't really know how to do animals properly. So it is really cool seeing, I don't know, an animal like do all of the fun, cool action stuff it was doing last time, which is not normal animal movement, not normal animal behavior, but have it all still look right. So I like it's like the ability to anthropomorphize the facial expressions and have it convey things well while also still just looking on model the whole time. Is that so? Interesting. Would you like to hear more? What you're saying does pique my interest, but I'll have to hear you out later. Then we have more hits raining on Jung-kyuk, because I have to teach this guy a lesson first. Crap, she struck my meridians. She just throws him on her shoulder. Dokja, Skybreaking Master, entertain our guests. Woof. I love her. Is it okay to just let her take him like that? You sure she won't kill him? He'll be fine. Probably. We just have to hope Jung-kyuk doesn't shoot his mouth off. How about we sit and rest while they're still at it? Then we have all the training equipment. The still knocked out Han. So, he's all tied up now. Who exactly are you? You won't reply to any of my questions, huh? I'll just have to beat your butt if you don't speak up. I really think he should tell her. Even if she doesn't believe him, I feel like in the world of ORV, like, why not believe him, though? Especially she's really, really concerned with him and specifically singling out him because he seems to know her techniques. I think there wouldn't be any harm in, like, he's getting his ass spanked. There wouldn't be any harm in, like, him telling her the truth and seeing if she does believe him. Damn you, Kim Dokja. You're dead. Very common line from Jung-kyuk. Ta-da! We have food being served up by the Skybreaking Master. I love it. Aren't these the bao Jung-kyuk bought earlier? So cute. Would you like one? We hear the smacking. He's watching in. Oh boy. Jung-kyuk. Wow. You're as stubborn as you are handsome, aren't you? And that's where it ends. ORV has the wildest cliffhangers. So good. I love the master so far. Min Young was her name. I love Min Young so far. She's so fun. And I love the dog. The dog's amazing. The dog's one of my favorite characters. I just love, like, seeing it fight Han last time, or like completely demolish him, and then fight Jungkook, and they fought evenly and stuff for a while, and it's like, this is his sibling disciple. We had all the flashbacks. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's serious and heartfelt, but at the same time goofy and fun and silly in like the perfect balance, the perfect manner. I love it so much. This is so fun so far. So, yeah. I think it will be hilarious to title this video something like New Best Girl, and you think I'm talking about Big Mommy Master, and instead it's literally the dog. Oh my god. Okay, let's go read the next one. Time for 267. It's gonna be really hard to stop myself. Wow, you're as stubborn as you are handsome, aren't you? Let me ask once more. Where did you steal the teachings of the Skybreaking School from? If you tell the truth, I'll spare your life. The Skybreaking School's teachings are only granted to those with true humanity. The dog? And I'm not supposed to know their techniques since I'm not part of the school. Her saying she'll spare my life means she intends to accept me as a pupil. Huh, what fiery eyes. Have you perhaps fallen for me? Master, you shouldn't have met me here. Meeting me now. I mean, to carry on the tradition, better than Solhua. And then he thinks about losing her. Will lead to your death. Your eyes hold such sadness. Maybe she can see because she has true humanity. You're lonely, arrogant, and you've been deeply hurt. Yeah, he's been through everybody he loves dying a couple times. Even though this is an earlier version of him, if he was even later on, he'd be more far gone. One of the Skybreaking Swordmaster's skills, as the child of a human and a Neanderthal Titan, is mirror sight, which allows her to read the emotions of others. Who on earth are you? I can't tell her. I'll never say a word. And then Constellation, Demonic King of Salvation, says it'll be fine. Constellation, Demonic King of Salvation, says that this round will be different. Man, this is a really sweet panel. I love when we get stuff like this for Aura V. Constellation, Demonic King of Salvation, says to believe in your master. And she swats away through the stuff showing up. What a bothersome little fly. Be quiet. He takes notice. She blocked out the sound with mana. I guess a transcendent as high level as the Skybreaking Swordmaster can even pull off things like that. He looks determined. My name is Yu Jung-hyuk. Great, now Dokja can't lie about his name. I was your pupil. And we have a flashback to him training with them. This is so cute. I love it so much. Omniscient Reader, Chapter 44, A Swindler, Part 1. What do you mean by that? I have never seen you before in my life, and it goes without saying that I don't remember taking you in as a pupil either. I mean exactly what I said. I learned your techniques from you. Story, Skybreaking Swordmaster's pupil is activated. Ma'am. Huh? He's calling me ma'am now? You must speak formally to the Incarnation Skybreaking Swordmaster. Are you curious about who I am? Of course I am, immensely. Then I'll open my mental barrier. Please take a look inside. It should be possible for you to see it with your mirror sight. Oh, you know about my mirror sight too? You have precisely 5 minutes, ma'am. I cannot give you more time than that. All right, let me take a look. Okay, instead of just telling her, showing her, and letting her see potentially even her death so that she can help work to avoid it, and so she knows why he was acting the way he was. Very cool stuff. Let me take a look then. I think that's a smart move. And we see it reflected in her eyes. All of their training. The time they spent together. I love them so much. This little like family. I love it. And then when everything went wrong, you said you were a regressor, didn't you? That means you may meet me again one day. I won't be your darn pupil in my next round. You're so prickly. Would it kill for you to speak more nicely? Seriously, just when are you going to learn to speak with your speak to your master with some respect? In your next life? Ah, that's sweet, because now he is speaking to her with respect. You must speak formally to the incarnation Skybreaking Swordmaster. I hope. And we have the death of her and the dog. No! You become my pupil again when we meet again. Man, that's so sweet, too. I love their relationship so much already. It took 4 chapters for me to just love the Skybreaking Master and Skybreaking Swordmaster. I love them already so much. And again, if they're going to help with the fight against the constellations, that means they might stick around as characters. Again, hopefully the dog just doesn't get left behind to watch the dojo. It'd be incredible if the 2 of them got to stick around in the story. That would be one of the best things ever. Like, even if they're not around all the time, like we've gone a while now without seeing like Yusung and Gil Young. So I think it's totally cool to have characters that are a part of the story that we just don't see all the time. Hyunsung and Sang-ah haven't been around in a bit. Bi-young hasn't been around a little bit. So having them show up here and there, but they're not around all the time. Hopefully the same happens with Eileen and Mark, like they show up again a little bit, even if they're not around for this part. And having that happen with Min Young and the dog would be incredible. I really wish we got a name for the dog, though, honestly. Give me a name so I can stop saying the dog or Skybreaking Master, because the dog feels rude and Skybreaking Master feels like too much of a mouthful. Has she lost her sanity? Or, you said you didn't want to become my pupil. Then we cut away. You're a good person, thinks the dog. Okay, so you can probably read the mind because of his Omniscient Reader's viewpoint, right? This hall's so quiet. It's been some time since we've had new pupils. It wasn't like this before. There were many martial arts halls, and there were numerous students. He must have lost it. He's talking with a dog. Ha-young's reaction to this information. Now no one wants to learn martial arts the old way. That makes sense. The people who considered themselves Wuxa's 10 strongest masters fell to constellations who used the system. And the masters who'd spent over a decade training lost to incarnations who'd used coins to acquire skills in only 5 minutes. That's why I'm so glad you're all here. Then the master seems to still think we're here to be pupils. I don't have the slightest desire to learn martial arts here. Well, we can't be so sure that the old way of learning martial arts is superior to the new method. I think it's great that people can learn techniques and become stronger easily now. How can you say that? Anything that's easy is sure to be bad. Everything the Dokubis and the constellations brought is bad. In the past, anyone who worked hard could become a great master. Do you really believe that? And then we have a reaction from Doggo. Skybreaking Swordmaster? Submit your techniques. We have a Dokubi showing up. Toke. All of the other halls around have sold their martial arts techniques. How long do you plan to protect the old ways? And we have the low-level Dokubi. I told you, you'll end up losing your opportunity if you keep holding out like this. Do you think we'll offer you such a generous price forever? We're meeting some new Dokubi here. And it's like, I don't even have to think the Dokubi are cute. I have moved on. Skybreaking Master, we have Doggo. Wait, you? And then things end there? Is this, oh my god, is this going to be Paul? And he got demoted to a low-level Dokubi and lost his more humanoid appearance, and now is like in these tattered rags and everything? Is it going to be Paul? He is just on hard times ever since getting punched by Dokja. And we end there with this cliffhanger. Amazing stuff. Please nothing happen to the dog. Please, dog, stick around as part of the team. Same with Min Young. I love her already. Okay, good stuff. Insane set of 2 chapters. I love it so much. I am having so much fun with this arc already. We haven't even gotten to see that much of the wuxia world. It's just the story and characters that are so fun. The relationship between Jungkook and his like master and sibling disciple is so good. But on top of that, his relationship with Min Young, I mentioned before, striking the balance between like serious stuff and goofy silly fun, like with the dog and everything, but the relationship does it too, where it's like we get this really serious, heartfelt stuff that I think is like so well written. It's so well done. And on top of that, all the like goofy fun comedy between them last time too. It was so good. What a set of chapters. Amazing stuff. I had a ton of fun. But I will end it here. So thank you for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there too. Tell me what you thought of these 2 chapters, my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Omniscient Reader, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you'd like to help support the channel by sharing it around, sharing the video around, or by dropping a super thanks, it's really appreciated. If you want to help support the channel, help me to continue to make videos, and also get your name at the end of videos, get One Piece Bingo a bit early, you can hit join down below to become a member, or go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are already supporting that way. Thank you to people who are members and patrons. Thank you to chosen regulars Evan Holly and Bertie Wooster, Magical Girls, JA and the D-Man, Cheriton Student, David Langstaff, Slayer Candidates, SGN Stance Eater, and Pure Elements, Paterial, and Elsa the Storyteller. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Sorry for repeating myself. I have a tendency to do that.